moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. And so off the tip, it's Memphis. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
And it's Morant missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Horford. Over in the corner, Brown. He takes it in. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Williams, a screen on Bane. Smart misses. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Now Brown, following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now here's Tatum. Takes the 3. Smart against Morant. Good on the bucket.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Outside Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Morant outside. Memphis the rebound, and Adams kicks to Jackson. Here's Morant.
Yes. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis, and the 3 ball is good.
Nice job by Desmond Bane, showing the quickness to stop and pop.
Here's Brown, driving inside, and the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Stolen by Smart. It's picked off. Brooks the pass to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
Here's Brown. Here he goes. And Brown throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Jackson, a screen on Smart. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. He takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Now here's Morant. Jackson finds Bane. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Bane's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. Smart deciding where to go with it. Horford dishes to Smart. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Morant. Payne with the screen on Smart. A three ball. That shot misses. Celtics trail by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The Celtics have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Ball's knocked loose. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
That's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Loads it up there for Morant. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
The D totally forgot to mark him, and as a result, he put them on a poster with that dunk.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant against Brogdon. Beyond the arc. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Second chance shot. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. And that's now 6 points for John Morant. Here's White. Boston again missing. Memphis leading by 11.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
White, good.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
Muscala, good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
White down low, Brooks covering. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. 11-point game. White, wide open, he fired. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Morant. Boston grabs the miss.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Those three-pointers off the mark. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat-out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
There's the three, and Ja Morant with the three. Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Cornette, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Celtics trail by 7. Outside, White. Right wing. Here's Cornette. Adams defending. 6 to shoot. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Logged in the pass to Muscala. Morant with the steal. Ja Morant has been leading the charge.
The Grizzlies, 35.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Stolen by Brooks. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smitty. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Celtics trail by 11. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Bain. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Morant scanning the floor. To the inside, Adams. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Williams, a screen on Bain. Brown outside. There's Williams out to the right wing. Horford has a wide open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game. Brooks outside. Outside, Bane. Morant kicks to Bane. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Deflects the pass. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Horford with the screen on Bane. Outside, Horford. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Brown dishes to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Morant for 3. From deep. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. In the corner, Horford with it. And the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Bane finds Morant. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the Grizzlies get it back. To the paint. Brown with it. He's got 11. Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Jason Tatum. Derek White's checked in for Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. Here's Bane. Off the left rim and out.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Drives to the hoop.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue. The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Horford sets a screen for White. And it's all evened up. White's got 11.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Morant against Brogdon. Out to Brooks. Stolen by Brogdon. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Boston on top. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brogdon. And he makes that one. Brogdon's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Here's Morant. Rebound, Boston. Now, here's Brogdon. Out to White. Jackson against Williams. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston on D. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Bane passes to Morant. Back to Bane. Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here's Brown. There's the try. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Morant outside. Back to Bane. Out to Morant. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here to take the lead. Bane, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over in the corner, Brown. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Horford in the post, guarded by Morant. Austin needs to get off a shot. Smart, wide open, he fires. A 3-pointer off the mark. It's Morant in the corner. Adams in the high post. Payne for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Horford. No good from outside. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Kicks to Brooks. On the wing, Jackson. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Horford. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. The Grizzlies with another miss. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Shoots. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Morant against Smart. And Morant throws it down.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Tatum with it. Defended by Adams. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Bane, no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Now Bane. Passes to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. To the left wing. Morant back for 2.
And what about the hustle from Brown on D? Just not giving his man any room to feel comfortable.
Back to Jackson. Here's the 3. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Horford kicks to Williams.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
From deep three-point range, off the mark. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Smack clowns with mad style.
battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Outside McDaniels. And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Horford, a screen on Conley. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And Horford gets it to go.
Look at how expertly Horford rolls out of the pick. Not only did he do it with fundamental soundness, but he did it fast, too.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Brown. From downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Towns against Smart. McDaniels passes to Conley. 3-pointer off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Brown.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
Makes a first.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Smart for 3. They get it again. Kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Brown's got 5.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Edwards against Brown. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Williams defending. Gobert inside. Working on Williams. Gobert with a screen on Smart. And he's going for the oop here. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Horford. Can they get it? Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Williams. And they're on the break. Smart for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Now Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. It doesn't go for him. And it's Boston the other way. Horford right side. Smart outside. Screen by Horford. Smart passes to Horford. Smart against Conley. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Horford. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
So for Minnesota right now, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And he lobs it up. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Brogdon against Conley. Brogdon with a bucket. Brogdon's got his first basket. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 10 points.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now here's Towns. Here's Gobert. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
White for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Muscala screen on Edwards. White for 3. Pass to Muscala. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Gobert passes to Towns. Shoots over Muscala. Outside Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on White.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And so he makes both from the line. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. White White for three. They grab their own miss. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. Back to Brogdon. And the layup is good off the glass. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
Cool, calm, collected, and composed. That's exactly who Malcolm Brogdon is, even when he's inside with the big fellas.
Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. Now McDaniels puts up a 3. Gallinari pulls it in. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Gallinari. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards against White. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Back to Gobert. Oh, swiped away. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Muscala. Outside White. Another shot. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
First free throw is good.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Smart outside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's how you do it, big fella. With power. Yes.
It's stolen by Smart. Anthony Edwards has been on display for
the Timberwolves 28.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the strike time and time again.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Conley. Tatum, good.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Towns. He's got 6. It's stolen by Smart. Now the Celtics on the move. And finished off by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
And, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Horford passes to Brown. Williams a screen on Conley. The 3. The offensive rebound. And Williams punches it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Conley. The Celtics making their last shot. 5 on the clock. Pass to Edwards. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And the Celtics in possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. The drive by Brown, and it's good. 2 points. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
The shot by Towns, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Horford, a screen on Edwards. Smart outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 16. Towns passes to Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
The Celtics with the lead. Tatum passes to Horford. And here's Brown. Out to Horford. And stolen by Edwards. They throw good. Edwards. Got a line change here for Boston. That one drops. He ties it up. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Muscala. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley up top. Now here's Towns. Here's Edwards. He's guarded by White. Edwards against White for the lead, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. No good on that one. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
High post Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got 4 points this quarter. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Muscala, no good. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Muscala, screen on Conley. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
There's a screen. Pass to Muscala. Down low. Here's Cornette, the shake. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
5 ticks left to play in the third quarter. Here's Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
You know, with his three-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns. The in-between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Williams is good.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Brown against Edwards. Pass to Conley. Towns, a screen on Smart. Conley passes to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out, he just beats it.
Brown against Edwards. Horford, a screen on Edwards. Inside. Horford in the high post. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Boston trailing. Horford for 3. On target from range.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
Here's McDaniels. Edwards against Brown. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. He's off on the layup.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Back to Brown. Pass to Horford. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Brown. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. To take the lead. And it's laid in by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Leave it to the veteran, Al Horford, to come up big. That could be a huge play in this game.
Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. To the inside. Tipped. Back to Tatum. Horford, a screen on McDaniels. Horford, right side, from behind the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now a 5-point Boston lead.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hand.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
And the three-pointer goes.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
2 points. That one goes.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Tatum against McDaniels. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his third foul of the game. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Gobert with a screen on Horford. Towns passes to Edwards. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
You want to see what the difference is? Look at their points off turnovers. They've punished mistakes all game long.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Smart finds Horford to the middle. Here's Williams. He's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Gobert with a screen on Horford. Conley passes to Towns. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop, and it's Boston the other way. Smart outside. On the wing, Tatum. No good on the shot. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Towns. From deep, Conley. Called in by Brown. On the wing, Tatum. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Grizzlies rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Brooks with no one around. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Here's Jackson. Outside, Bain. Lets it go with a three. Brooks kicks to Bain. Morant against Conley. 4 on the clock. Jackson a screen on Conley. And it's Morant missing. Passes it to Towns. Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here is Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's Morant. And there's the drive. And Morant throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the bench. Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And it's Conley penetrating. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Morant. 6 points for him. Outside Jackson from past the arc. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Brooks the pass to Bain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
McDaniels dishes to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Here's Edwards, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Towns finds Edwards. Off target from three-point range. From deep, Brooks. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards inside, guarded by Bain. Now here's McDaniels. He's tightly guarded.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Adams. Out to Brooks. Back to Adams. Memphis moving it around. The three from Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 11.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
And Towns gets it to go. Adams right side, and the pass to Morant. That three off the mark. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Morant passes to Bing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the middle, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Brooks misses. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota, and he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Out to Brooks. Payton for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns with it. Now defended by Bane. Here's Edwards. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brooks has got 5. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Down low, here's Towns. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Back to Bane. Lets the 3 fly. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Morant finds Bane. Fires the 3. 5 on the clock. Here's Brooks. And McDaniels with the block. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. That shot missing. The Grizzlies trail by 4. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Kept alive. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Outside Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And Towns drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 6.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Here's Morant. And that time, also a missed shot. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%.
Oh, you got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Payne for 3. Memphis the rebound. And Adams kicks to Bain. Morant outside. Another shot. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Conley with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thank you, David, and we'll be back at
the Timberwolves 36.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
It's Edwards on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
Both free throws good from Morant. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. It's deflected. Morant with the steal. And a wide open look for Bain. Here's Adams. And he banks in the layup.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. And then Morant slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. Edwards finds McDaniel. Rim contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. In the corner, it's Bain. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant kicks to Brooks. This one for 3. Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Here's Towns. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 25 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And hey, Towns can drill that shot. The D has to be aware of his touch from mid-range.
Now here's Morant for 3. Traps in the tray. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Brooks misses. Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards looking it over. Conley with it. Guarded now by Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Bain drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bain's got 10.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Drives to the hoop. Edwards finds Conley. Now McDaniels. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Morant. Inside. Crafty move. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Adams.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Out to Conley. Out to the wing. Left side, Towns. Here's Gobert. Just 3 to shoot. Conley. That shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Offensive rebound. Brooks up on top. Stolen by Michael Conley. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Here's Brooks. Banked in off the glass. Brooks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you're playing team offense.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Here's Brooks, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He ends up dropping. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Oh my goodness, what a play!
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Here's Edwards. Gobert dishes to Towns. Gobert, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And Adams with the slam.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Edwards passes to Towns. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Adams kicks to Jackson. Edwards against Bain. Passes it to Brooks. Back to Bain. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Now the dish to Towns. Over Jackson. Towns, no luck.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Edwards against Bain. And the rejection by Jackson to tie it up. Bain, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. Conley, the pass to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Morant. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Brooks for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. And Gobert kicks to Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Edwards got 20 points.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Conley finds McDaniel. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low. Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Towns, the pass to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Gobert in the corner. Conley dishes to Towns. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Gobert, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Out to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Off target with his 3. Payne for 3. Rebound Minnesota. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And so here's Memphis, trailing by 5. And it's Morant missing. Edwards against Bain. Outside Edwards. The pass to Conley. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running up the court. Bain for 3. And so the Timberwolves take the win, This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
Smack clowns with mad style.
physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bane. Fires it. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Celtics making their last shot. Adams, shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Tatum can't hit. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Brooks against Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And it's Morant again missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Up top, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
I'll tell you, you allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Outside Bane. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Morant with the dunk.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. To the paint. Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Brown inside, pounded by Morant. Brown can't hit. Here's Bane, and he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Horford, a screen on Bane. And here's Brown for 3. Boston again missing. Memphis leading.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. No good on the triple. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Horford against Brooks. Can't get it to drop. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Boston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Brown. He takes it in. And the jam by Brown.
And that's playing big right there. Jackhammers it down.
Went up with some bad intentions. Wow, that had some power on it. Now here's Morant. Give him 8. And the basket by Bane.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Horford, a screen on Morant. Smart for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Bane. Lets it go. That one off the back iron and out. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Ja Morant, heat. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that take.
The drive by Bane, and he dunks it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
White for 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's Muscala. The shot comes out. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
White for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant, the pass to Adams. On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by White. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. Driving inside. Got a hand on it. Outside White. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. It's stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Cornet. Stolen by Jackson. Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Brogdon. He drops it from range. Brogdon's got his first 3 points of the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
3-pointer Brooks. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
White for 3. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the right side. Here's Morant. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got 14.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
White with it. Jackson in his pocket. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Spins. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Now here's Horford. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Nice work from the veteran big man Al Horford, getting things done inside.
Morant against Smart. Brooks left side. Inside and stolen by Williams. Pass to Horford. Morant against Smart. Clock at 6. Really left him alone that time. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Brown against Bain. And it's Brown off the drive. The rebound by Jackson.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of...
23. The Celtics, 25.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Now Morant, Bain with a screen on Smart. Outside Bain. 4-3. Morant against Smart.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace, effectively crowd scorers and gets them out of their comfort zone.
The 3. Kept alive by Boston. Smart outside. Morant against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards, and we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
It's stolen by Smart. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Celtics on D. 7-point differential.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Williams passes to Horford. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. On the wing, Bain. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. At the line for...
And Bain Tatum drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Tatum. No good, a bit long that time.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And it's Morant missing. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Horford outside. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Horford, a screen on Bane. And it's Brown off the drive. And no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bane, the pass to Adams. Jackson down low. Working on Williams.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Morant against Smart. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. From deep, Bane. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good drive by Tatum. Second chance shot. Pass to Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got 6 points.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Counted from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Williams a screen on Brooks. Tatum from long range. Pure from three-point range. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Morant, the pass to Adams. And here's Jackson. Pass to Bane. Back to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's tipped. Stolen by Bane.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
White, the pass to Muscala. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brogdon from outside. Cornette with the bucket. Cornette's got his first points of the night.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
White for 3. They get the rebound. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. White. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Brogdon. The three is up. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jackson with a screen on Brogdon. Up top, Jackson. Rebounded by the Celtics. White on the wing. Brooks defending. Jack's up a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
The drive by Morant. He got a piece of it. White with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Desmond Bane, and it's tied up with that one.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
The Celtics making a switch here. Robert Williams checked in for Cornette. Horford comes in for Muscala. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. 4 on the clock. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc, and the results have been outstanding.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Morant with it. Now Horford defending. Jackson, pass to Morant. To the inside. Knocked loose. And stolen by Williams. Outside Tatum for the finish, and finished off by Tatum.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
Smart against Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And here's Brown for 3. He can't hit that time.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Jackson. Horford with some nice D. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Back to Morant. Brooks outside. A minute 37 left to play in the 4th quarter. Smart with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Tatum. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Jackson outside. On the wing, Bane. Here's Brooks.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And Brooks drops them both. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Brown against Bane. Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. Horford, a screen on Bane. Here's Brown. It falls!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And he's going to the line for two. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Good on the first. And that brings him within two here. And so Jackson nails both of them.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Back to Brown. Nice look on this one. Misses the shot. And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Smack clowns with mad style.
like to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the one spot. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Horford with a screen on Edwards. And it's Brown missing. Brown against Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Brown. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
He gets that one.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Edwards drives in. Out to the right wing. Gobert finds Towns. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. And then Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
Towns with the creativity, that explosive.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. Back to Edwards. To the inside. And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Tatum passes to Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Conley dishes to Towns. Takes it inside. Takes it off the glass. Towns has got 6 points.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Now here's Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Off the inbound, and Edwards with the stuff. Here's Brown, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Smart kicks to Brown. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Towns, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl-Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. Towns wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Tatum. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Towns finds Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Celtics trail by 7. Tatum passes to Williams. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The 3 from Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He comes away with 11 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Edwards drives in. Brogdon the pass to Cornette. Stolen by McDaniels. Stolen by Brogdon. Down low. White looking around. Brogdon outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Brogdon knows he has the touch from there, so he's very comfortable launching the 3-ball.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Celtics trail by 6. Brogdon outside. Top of the key. They get it back. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got his first bucket in this one.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And finished off by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Inside, here's Cornette. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Cornette's got 4 points in the quarter.
Derek White, very efficient as a combo guard, and really takes a lot of pleasure in getting his teammates open shots.
McDaniels finds Towns. Back to McDaniel. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's White. There's the drive. And White slams it in.
Well, White right there showing you he's opportunistic on offense. Saw the lane open up and exploded right through it.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Out to Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Gallinari outside. No good on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
For the three. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Brogdon with it. Conley picks him up. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Brogdon.
Boy, the development of Brogdon's jump shot really has elevated him into that upper tier of combo guards.
McDaniels finds Conley. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Williams sets a screen for Brown. And the Celtics another three.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Towns gets to Conley. Back to Towns. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Smart.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And Towns drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, I mean, he just goes for the finish.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Towns. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Towns has got 19 points.
You know, Towns would rather shoot the three or post you up, but he's good enough as a shooter that the mid-range is effective for him, too.
Thank you, David. And whoop.
33. The Boston Celtics. 25.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court for the Celtics. Up in the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Smart against Edwards. It's Williams, high post. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Tatum. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cats is generally among the best in the league.
Minnesota leading by 9. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Here's Williams. They grabbed their own miss. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Gobert down low, working on Williams. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Dishes it to Edwards. Going inside, and he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Brown outside. It's good from long range. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Edwards. Wide open. The rebound by the Celtics.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Edwards passes to Towns. Kicks it to Gobert. The pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Here's McDaniels. Williams with the block. Brown against Edwards. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And they pick up 2. Conley's got his first points of the night.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Brown outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And he can't hit the second. Minnesota leading by 5. Gobert the pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. He kicks to McDaniels. To the wing right side, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. .141 left in the third quarter. Brogdon finds White. Passes it to Muscala. Fires from deep. And it's White missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Driving inside. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Cornette. A shake. And the layup is up and in. Cornette's got 6.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Cornette, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And there's Edwards on the assist by Conley. 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Now McDaniels. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And here is Brogdon. He has 6. Lets it go with a 3. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 6. And coming up as soon as we... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Tatum. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Shot clock at 6. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Horford.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Left side, Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And he knocks down the first one.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam.
See some muscle, some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Brown, the pass to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Conley against Smart. Out to Conley. Left side, Edwards. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. Left side, Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Outside, Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Smart. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Edwards, that's good.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Brown dishes to Smart. In the corner, Tatum with it. Over in the corner, Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over McDaniel. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. The dish to Edwards. Rebound by Williams. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Celtics trail by 6. At the top of the key, Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Edwards kicks to Towns. 6 to shoot. Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. Brown outside. Williams, a screen on Conley. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Williams sends a screen for Brown to the inside. The kick out to Tatum. Takes the 13-footer. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Conley finds Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I don't think you can afford to hat Towns like you do other bigs, because he's too good a free throw shooter, and he'll make you pay when he gets to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Smart misses. Edwards against Brown. Oh, here's Edwards. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. It was up for grabs right until the final.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson, the pass to Adams. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Minnesota has possession. Conley passes to McDaniels. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Down low. Stolen by Conley. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Adams against Edwards. Adams, shot's good.
You gotta bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Gobert passes to Towns. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Bane. Buries it down low.
You need more than that to stop Desmond Bane. He's just going to fight right through it.
From deep, Conley. Adams grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The three from Bane. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Edwards.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
The drive by Bane.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Edwards can't hit. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. Morant, the pass to Adams. Uses the glass on the layup.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Edwards for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Bane. On the wing, Brooks. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. There's the drive. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside Conley. Gobert inside. Adams is there. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shots. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Bain against Edwards. Here's Jackson. Back to Bain. On the wing, Brooks. McDaniels covering. On the wing, Brooks. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
And it's Towns penetrating. That shot, no good. To the paint. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Here's Brooks. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. It's Edwards with a drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And Memphis shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And they're running. And the dunk by Jackson.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Launches it. Gobert passes to Edwards. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
The drive by Morant. Morant with the slam!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
Well, wait a second. Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Brooks outside. All sorts of time. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Morant. Jumps up. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Here's Morant. And Gobert with a block. Tipped. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Conley with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Shot clock at 6. Edwards. Here's Gobert. Conley finds McDaniels. Now Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Another shot. The second effort. Here's Gobert. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. And there's the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Bane against Edwards. To the inside. Poke loose. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
Shooting from Memphis.
And Morant drops them both. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Conley passes to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
McDaniels from long range. Drops in the 3. McDaniels got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Edwards can't hit.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
Morant against Conley. Here's Adams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Steven Adams. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you night in and night out is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Towns for 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves, 19. The Grizzlies, 35.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point guard. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Pass to Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
The 3 from Bane. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bane finds Adams. Brooks, right side. Pass to Morant. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And here are the Grizzlies now. Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Gobert passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morant. And here's Edwards from downtown. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And Morant drops them both. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scorers are rising to the top. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Left side, McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Payne against McDaniels. Edwards for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Morant.
Oh, my goodness. Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Edwards. McDaniels passes to Towns. McDaniels finds Towns. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. This one for three. Offensive rebound.
What timing by Steven Adams. Exceptional job reading the shot and coming up with the putback slam.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 14 points.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And then Morant with the jam.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Morant. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Towns. The three is up. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Grizzlies on D. They lead by 14. Edwards, the pass to Conley. And here's McDaniels. Brooks defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good from Conley. He has 7.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. To the middle. Here's Adams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
He got it up. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Memphis shooting the rock at 58% on the court for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Here's Towns into the lane. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Memphis. On the wing, Bain, guarded by Edwards. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
For a guy his size, Jaren has such a quick first step. Gets to the rim in a hurry.
Conley passes to Gobert. Edwards with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Memphis.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped them real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they?
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Pass to Towns. Oh, got a piece of it. McDaniels finds Towns. Moran against Conley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
And Morant drops them both. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor.
Morant with the slam! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Minnesota with it. Outside Edwards. Now Towns. Towns a screen on Morant. Conley passes to Towns. And a missed layup. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 14-6 run. Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley. And it's Morant missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Jackson. McDaniels, that's good.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Shakes him. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
So cerebral out there. You always feel like Conley's making the right decision.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Towns for 3, fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Outside Bain. Back to Adams. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Minnesota.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Morant. Gobert against Jackson. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Takes the three. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one was Allie. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For